Hey guys, Blood here. Um, another variant of Dragon Rulers again. This one I call it Horus Rulers because the main point is to get out Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8, which is extremely easy to do. All you got to do is just piss. If you end up getting, well, okay, the easiest way to do it is to go Dragon's Ravine, Pitch Blaster to send a title, then use, oh, not title, a Tempest, then use title or Red Ox to special summon to banish those two. Then you get Debris Dragon, and you get your Horus level 6 to your hand, and then you contribute your Red Ox if you haven't already summoned your Tefnut. But so I'll start it off with Horus level 6 and 8. 1 and 1, too much. Any more than that is cloggy. Like I said, you can tutor them to your hand anytime you need them. And then the triple blasters. Now it becomes more of a tutor to fish these guys out of your deck. And then if you really have to, if you're in a pinch, you end up with him in your hand and you can't summon him, you just pitch him to the graveyard with him and blow up shit, which is I really like it. And I only run 2 titles, just in case you have to banish a title and you just get a deck thin or whatever. But you don't need. I don't like 3 in this deck. It just title's not that good in this build. And then Tempest tutors just about everything you need except for the Horuses. Actually, it can tutor out the Horuses, so I lied. Triple Red Ox. You're going to depend on the Monster Reborn a lot more, his Monster Reborn effects. Other than Horus level 6, I run 3 other 6s. A Jinzo. You go, Jinzo and Horus level 8 is almost an auto win. Then you just got to depend on your hand traps. I only run 2 Tefnuts. 3 just seems to be cloggy. You don't want to draw him too much. Although you can pitch him to the graveyard if you really need to, but or banish him. But I think 2 is just the perfect balance. I don't need 3. I'm gonna leave him on the right there because there is a combo with him. Double Debris Dragon, Dandelion, and Trigun. 1 Corsiska. 1 is good in this build. 1 Flamevale Guard is also good in this build. Actually, Flamevale Guard is the main one of the main things in this build. And then for the hand traps, you run Maxis. I tried to run them at 2, Flamevale Guard at 2, but it doesn't work at 2. 1's good enough. Um, Effect Veiler. I mean, you can easily run these for the Fiendish Chains, but I only have 1 Fiendish Chain, and I'd rather run 2 of whatever I'm running. So 1 Swift Scarecrow to stop the OTKs. Then it's Triple Ravine, self-explanatory. Double Wing Beat a Giant Dragon. You got 2 Heavy Storms basically. Another win condition in the deck. Cards of Consonance. Sacred Sword of the 7-star. 2 again. 2 of the Hieratic Seal of Convocation. Just helps you get into that a lot faster. You really want to get Tempest to your hand, Tefnut to your hand, turn 0, turn 1. Gold Sark. And then for the traps, just those 2 again. So those. And now for my extra deck, I'm running these 3 for now. A Tomb, a Dweller, and a Digusto Emerald. They work good in the deck. This helps you special summon out an extra monster if you need to. This stops Mermills because Mermills can OTK this deck pretty quickly because they don't depend on spells as much. They can just their discarding power. and then the Digustal Emerald to if you have to pitch your Horus level 8s or whatever, you just put them back into your deck. But these would easily be 2 Draco Sacks and a Big Eye if I had them. And then for the Synchros, we run the Formula Synchron, the Colossus, Catastor. I did run Armory Arm, but like I said, on the last video I traded it off. So I run an Orient Dragon, Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, Stardust, Spark. I really want to test it, but like I said, I don't have one. Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, Trident Dragon is really good in this build because you don't care about Honest anymore. What you do is you special summon your Tefnut, and then you tribute, okay, to summon your Horus, and then Tefnut's effect activates, and then you summon out your Flame Veil Guard. If you now, what I usually do is I'll either summon a ruler and summon a dragon ruler, and then try to get his effect off. And if they end up veiling it or stopping it for any reason, then what I usually do is it sets up pretty nicely for when you have your debris dragon in your hand. You just go summon, activate effect to bring back your Flame Veil Guard. Then you can tune out these two, summon out him, and then you can just blow this up because Debris Dragon gives you gives a Flame Veil Guard along just for the ride. You're not going to use it in anything else. I mean, unless you want to go for a 7. Boom. That's a free 3,000 beater that can attack twice this turn. And if they veil it or stop it, then you really didn't lose anything. You didn't have to blow up your field spell, your back row, or one of your key monsters. You just get 6,000 damage. That's almost that right there is an OTK in itself. And then we run that and that. The Shooting Star and the Star Eater. But yeah, that's the deck. Like I said, these would easily be 2 Draco Sacks and a Big Eye, or 2 Big Eyes and a Draco Sack. But yeah, I really enjoyed this deck. My record at locals is I took second twice, and then I ran it one more time, but I took 5th, and that was just a really bad hand. Like that was really really bad hand. I don't know how I ended up with my opening hand was a double Tefnut and double Curstilla Convocation, and I just got really really bad hands, and it was just really weird that I got those hands. But other than that, I mean, I really enjoyed the deck. The only reason why I'm not running it is because I'm kind of gearing up for the next format, and I am enjoying my Harpy Goons deck that I built. But yeah, there's really nothing. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with the deck. I really enjoyed it. Anyhow, if you guys like it, just let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.